Thank you, everyone.
I'm reading the stage directions as well as covers. Scene 2, Sudabeh in the mirror.
I'm a hole. Empty. As empty as this drum, but with no sound. A paper skin imprisoned in a cage.
The maid enters gently from behind the curtain.
Why does a drum have sound when I have none? No one hears me from inside this glass cage.
My lady,
Who is it?
Hagar, my lady, since the death of your nurse, at your request, I'm taking her place.
Come closer. Let me look into your eyes.
Maid walks a few steps towards her. She gazes into her eyes.
Hold my hands.
Your hands are cold, my lady.
Help me with my necklace.
Which necklace does my lady prefer?
The pearl.
Maid puts the necklace around Sudabeh's neck.
Is my master visiting your chamber tonight? He's coming tonight.
My lady, which perfume does my master prefer?
I prefer jasmine.
You are not cheerful tonight, my lady. Does my lady prefer silence?
With herself.
If I must weep, weep for silence.
You are weeping, my lady?
Silence.
My master is coming to see you tonight. You must make yourself beautiful for him.
To herself.
I'll be dead tonight under his body, cutting my tongue between my teeth. When he enters inside me, in and out, in and out.
I speak, my lady, and you are in another world.
I hear the wandering wild air roaring in my holes. A paper house, roaring the unintelligible words, horrible but unintelligible. Tomorrow and the day after and so on will be no different from today. It is a meaningless alarm to frighten me.
You are talking to yourself.
To herself.
Perhaps these walls have given me such feelings, but I have lived my whole life behind these walls.
Pause.
Last night, I had a dream, riding on horses in a vast desert where the warriors were following a gazelle.
My lady,
Pause.
you look pale.
Pale, like the color of my dreams.
Your dreams?
Listen.
Yes, my lady.
With closed eyes, I hear the sound of
What sound?
the sound of horses' hooves and the smell of a young man's sweat. A vigorous body on a horse in the desert.
Who is this young man, my lady?
With opened eyes, I hear the sound of the wind inside my paper skin.
The young man, my lady, who is this?
I'm cold. Give me a blanket, Hagar.
Perhaps you need the warmth of sunshine than contemplating the full moon.
I see no moon anymore.
To herself.
Oh, she is in the fog, the moonish woman.
She covers her body with a blanket.
You can leave, Hagar.
Maid hides behind the curtain. Sudabeh looks at her reflection on the mirror.
Once upon a time, there was a poor little girl who had no father and no mother. Everyone was dead. And there was no one left in the whole wide world. Everyone was dead. And the little girl went out and looked for someone night and day. And because there was no one left on the earth, she wanted to go to the sky. And the moon looked down so friendly at her. And when she finally got to the moon, it was a cracked, rotten egg. So she went to the sun, and it was a faded sunflower. And when she got to the stars, they were little golden flies stuck up there as if they were caught in a spider's web. And when she wanted to go back to Earth, the Earth was a hard piece of rock. She was all alone. She sat down on a piece of rock, cried. And she sits there to this day, all alone.
Queen of the harem, the fresh flower of beauty and youth, why tell such a sad story? This story should be my story, not a story of the queen. Who is she?
Scene 3, the sound of a flute. The sound of a flute is heard. Sudabeh is lying on the bed. Caboose touches her arms. Your body is cold.
Perhaps because of the breath of the sea.
He gently kisses her lips. Sudabeh is motionless. Something under your skin is frozen. Your lips are weeping. Are you hiding something from me?
Listen. Listen to the sound.
He listens.
This flute once was a reed and reed bed. Segregation makes such a lovely melody.
My young queen has a desire for the fatherland?
Shh! Listen.
What is it?
The melody.
Both listen to the music until the music stops.
Who is blowing into a hollow bamboo that speaks to me as powerful as words?
He is as close to me as you are.
Who can be closer than a wife? Who is he?
We will have a feast soon for his arrival. 7 days and nights of joy, music and dance.
The one who is as close to you as I, who deserves such glamorous feast, makes my blood roar. Who is he?
My son.
Your son? Which son?
My son Siavash.
Siavash.
He was 10 when I sent him to Rostam to be trained as a knight. He is back now and as tall and strong as a palm tree.
His melodies fill my empty body with flesh, blood and bones. Who is he? Where is he? As if he is in front of me or behind me, left or right, above me, under me, absorbed inside me.
Scene 4, Madness. Sudabeh roars and runs in a circle on the stage, whipping the walls and the curtains. Suddenly stops, looks at the mirror.
Are you in love, Sudabeh? Is madness love? If so, then say that Sudabeh loves, for she is mad. Tell me, Sudabeh, what is love? Is love a fiery arrow where Siavash aimed at my heart? What is love? Setting fire? What generates such blisters all over my skin? It will burn the curtains, it will burn the woods, it will burn the water, the tears, the fears. Fears? Go. Go, Sudabeh. Swim in the sea. What sea? The doors are locked, the walls all around me. I'm burning, and the walls are all around me. Hagar, where are you? Pour a creek of water on me. A sea. An ocean.
Sudabeh roars and runs in a circle again, then punches on the doors. Maid enters.
My lady, what is happening to you?
Open the door!
Like a blind wild horse in a field, she is mad. Mad as fire which burns a city. Nothingness made her mad. Nothingness or somethingness? Ah, these rich ladies.
Why does the sea behind the walls run so calm while I am burning between 6 walls?
Sudabeh roars and runs again, striking the ground with a club. Maid enters with a bucket of water.
My lady, drink a glass of water.
Sudabeh stops.
Pour it on me, pour it on me.
Maid pours the bucket of water on her. Sudabeh stops and slowly calms down.
These rich ladies, they know nothing but sleeping, eating, lying under their husbands, looking at the mirror and talking to themselves. God have mercy on her. She doesn't even know how to fry an egg. When I was 13, I had a baby in my belly and I knew how to run our house on the tip of my pinky. Even my master, Shabazz, knows how to.
Sudabeh suddenly reacts to the name.
Who said his name?
Whose name, my lady?
His name. You said something about him.
My master, Shabazz?
What did you say about him?
I said, yesterday he hunted 2 gazelles with closed eyes in the
With the
forest.
same arrow.
Which arrow, my lady?
Bring me the wounded skin of the gazelles and the arrow he targeted at my heart. Feast.
What does she want the gazelle skins for? What is the secret of my lady's madness?
Scene 5, Sudabeh in the mirror. Maid hides behind a wall and listens to her.
How soft my skin while I'm filled with joy. Why should I be afraid now? All of my memories were wiped out in despair. Death was the only lover I had. Can't breathe. I need fresh air.
She looks around.
Hagar! Hagar, open the windows!
Maid enters.
Yes, my lady.
Open the windows, I can't breathe.
She has 2 hands and 2 legs, but she asks me to open the windows. My lady, it is cold outside.
I need to hear the birds singing.
I will bring you a caged bird.
I would like to
The cold wind, the birds never leave their nests.
open the windows and leave.
She opens the windows.
What is in your hand?
Gazelle skin. You asked me to...
She gives it to Sudabeh. Sudabeh touches the gazelle skin.
Leave now.
Maid leaves. Sudabeh goes by the window and breathes.